I'm even confused.
So I'm hanging out with my boy. We've known each other for a decade. This is...
Hey, lyrically lucky per se, Mr. Deal Fidel, whenever still we keep it real. Right and about now, you're chilling with Miko Migra.
Mathare is the oldest slum.
And even without having a second thought, my nose has always been betraying me. When I go to other hoods, when I go to other posh areas.
How then do we sit down to talk to the Minister of Environment who understands nothing about being deep down here in Mathare, Kosovo?
Tell our viewers about the initiative.
Actually, Roysambu is an environmental initiative that basically deals on improving the air quality.
I'm really excited.
Let's get to Mathare and see what we can get for you guys. Let's go in.
I'm easy. Actually, I don't know what to say basically.
There's so much life here.
This diversity, English, Swahili, Luo. But it's on the top. Talk to us about how you transition into leadership and what really advice that.
Do you know about the green?
Nature.
Can I tell you about the green?
Nature.
Natural, keep it natural. Never cut it off, instead and several. Hey.
What is it that you want to see from Mathare as a young leader who is now dived into leadership? We are in Mathare. Mathare is a constituency. Oh my god, there is so much to share. I don't even know. I hope you guys are really enjoying this series. Mathare is a constituency among the 17 constituencies in Nairobi. And the beauty of the history behind Mathare is that Mathare is the oldest slum. Has a deep history from the 1920s. So Mathare is actually a Kikuyu word. Kikuyu is one of the Kenyan tribes, major tribes. And Mathare is a Kikuyu word for Drakena tree. And it has a long history of informal settlements, with the first settlers arriving here in the 1920s. And the residents of Pangani were also displaced to this place, and they moved here in the 1930s. So we're gonna get deep into Mathare and a little bit of the history of Mathare. It is not the largest slum, but it's the oldest slum in Africa. The oldest slum in Africa. And it's very funny because people are keeping hope alive. Right by us, you see Mission of Hope Center. They are trying to keep hope here. We also have Shofco, which was founded by a son of Kibera. So I think I see a couple of buildings for Missions of Hope around here. There's also a couple for Shofco. Shofco is the fastest actually growing organization. You can check it out on internet. But it was founded by a son of Kibera, Ken Odede. Shout out to Ken Odede. And they've really managed to expand and grow around not just Kibera. It started in Kibera, but around Kenya at large. And they are almost everywhere. Let's get to Mathare and see what we can get for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this series and the rich history of the Nairobi constituency and your understanding.
Actually,
it's good early morning, and then we're getting to the heart of Kibra, to the heart of Mathare. I'm even confused. So I'm hanging out with my boy. We've known each other for a decade. This is...
Hey, lyrically lucky per se, Mr. Deal Fidel, whenever still we keep it real. Right and about now, you're chilling with Miko Migra, and this is Mathare, Kosovo.
That's what's up, son of Mathare. I haven't said much about him, so let's go in. So we're going deep in the village of Mathare, Kosovo, and Migra is gonna tell us the history of this place. You can also check him out, Miko Migra, yeah?
Miko Migra on all social media.
On all social media platforms, YouTube. Here you have to stay rather. Migra, nashukuru tumeconnect
manze.
Nilikuwa nimepiga hesabu nilikuwa commit. Shidezi ni gani?
Manze nimeshukuru. You didn't disappoint. From the day one. Nice.
Very good.
Adversities of victors with Victor. Did you catch that?
It missed me.
I know the first time unaniingiza huku ndani. Muhimu sana. Napiga lapu kitu kwa hii place fit.
Essentially, in our first prototype, the initiative in Konakombia, that our SAF initiative.
Oh yeah.
So we did our first prototype here. Isn't the remnants of the first prototype?
You can tell our viewers about the initiative.
Hi,
I'm really excited about the initiative.
I'm going to tell you about this initiative in details.
Oh man. Nice.
And this is a
Hey, you gave this plot a life, bro. There's so much life here. Oh. Ah, okay. Nice to meet you, Victor. We have a river here. So we're gonna chat here for a minute. I like the sound of the river.
Create some ambience.
First of all, you know you're talking like you're talking to me, but you're talking to our viewers.
Okay,
I
so
know you.
addressing the camera.
Yeah. You need to tell them. These people are still confused. They don't understand about Migra. Get into the details of Migra. I'm not talking for you, bro.
I'm easy. Actually, I don't know what to say basically, but I'm gonna give you like a short story about where I come from and the details of the activities and the initiatives that I'm always involved in. And welcome to Mathare in the meantime. And this is Kosovo, as I told you previously. And we're gonna have some amazing moments.
I can tell, bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the experiences, man.
What exactly do you wanna know from
Mathare? Man, our viewers want to know everything. Let alone me. I think I'm experiencing from here, but I think we want to give them a picture of what I'm experiencing so far.
Okay.
Because you know you're assuming that you're still talking to me, so you're continuing the conversation. These people know
actually
nothing.
they'll do a follow-up from this particular conversation because they are part of this particular conversation. The bigger conversation is directed to them or it's challenged to them. So I'm easy.
You're easy. Always easy. I'm hanging out with Mika Migra. This guy I know from way back. So I used to do the event. I still do it, Slam Dance Africa, which is the initiative I started in Kibera. It was one of the first artists to actually believe and do that event with me. And so coming from here now, it's unfortunate that this is the first time I'm coming to your home after a decade, bro. But I always wanted to connect with this guy. Shout out to Calvo if you're watching. Because one, as he started, I don't even need to say, lyrically this guy is on point. Creatively, I don't understand why he's not on the top. But for me, he's on the top. He might not be on the mainstream media, but he's on the top of the artist. If I'm doing a residency outside Kenya, this is the guy I'm carrying. His diversity, English, Swahili, Luo. This guy is insane. Check his YouTube channel. Talk to people about your YouTube channel.
Hey, you can check me out on all streaming platforms. Miko Migra with the name MICKO MIGRA. If you get another Miko Migra,
this is the original. I'm gonna remove this so we can start connecting. I had this for Senke, bro. Yeah, I also wanted to look cool because look at you, bro. You're looking cool. I wasn't gonna let my viewers down. Can you imagine if I was in official and you're looking like this?
And imagine my designer Da Vinci has not yet done anything on it.
This guy is insane. Now you guys know what I'm experiencing and what you should come and experience. But of interest, what I love about Miko Migra's work, I mean, he's one of the creative souls. For me, I think following him closely, he's really transitioned into what I'm doing right now. And I'm really looking forward to partner with him. You can also check in his initiative. Is it on social media?
Yeah, it's on social media. It's known as Hewa Safi.
Hewa Safi.
Yeah.
Tell people about Hewa Safi.
Yeah. Actually, Hewa Safi is an environmental initiative that basically deals on improving the air quality. And we do this one in an ecological friendly way by use of flowers as the purifiers, whereby the congested environment whereby people give out CO2, and the CO2 is digested by the plants, and this one acts as a recycling process where we are not recycling plastics, but this time around we are recycling the air. It's used this side, it's reused this side, and we improve the air quality in an ecological friendly way by installing the flower forest in the community. And I'm sure I'm going to show you the flower forests in a few.
I couldn't have said it any better. You heard it from him. That's why I'm holding back. Today this guy is running the show. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing project. Check it out. Is it on social media?
Yeah, it's on social media. We are active on Instagram, and that's basically where we are super active.
I'm gonna share Miko Migra's YouTube channel and also this Instagram on description down here. Of my interest, Miko Migra, as you guys can hear and have heard, being a creative, one of the outstanding Kenyan creatives, this guy has managed to transition into leadership in a very interesting way, in an impactful way for the community. Talk to us about leadership. When did you get this enlightened? The last time I checked, I saw you. Of course, you were looking cool, but you were on the mic. Miko Migra knew the studio and the mic. So now this is really interesting, and this is a conversation I've been having for a very long time for young creatives in Kenya. How do we use our creativity to be able to not just speak on the mic, or certain people do. There are a lot of elites that do not understand what we say on the mic, or what we say when we dance on the floor, or what we say when we do murals, or even visual arts. But then how then do we get into a place where we can sit on table and talk to our leaders, the people we call leaders? I call them politicians, policy makers. I don't know. There's a clear difference between a leader and a politician. How then do we sit down and talk to corporations and industries that drain pollutants into this river? How then do we talk to the industries that make this politics and all this plastic? How then do we sit down to talk to the Minister of Environment, who understands nothing about being deep down here in Mathare, Kosovo? We're in the heart of Mathare. Look at it. There is a river flowing down here, and we're down here. So Miko, talk to us about how you transition into leadership and what really advice that.
Okay, basically it was I think it was during the COVID era.
COVID-19.
COVID era.
No shows.
No shows. And actually, I used to stay here. This was my crib.
Oh, this was Miko's place.
Yeah. So when I used to stay here during those COVID eras, we were not going for events. So basically, I was always the event plug. All the creatives could come at my place and ask me about when are we going to the next event, where is the next event. So during that particular era, no one was going to events. And we had linked up with a friend of mine known as Anthem at Lyons, and he was performing and I was also performing, and we introduced ourselves as artists from Mathare. So after that, I went and asked him, where exactly do you come from? Because me, I've never seen you, and he was like, me, I've never seen you as well. Getting to realize that he was just a neighbor of mine, just a stone throw away from here.
What?
Yeah. So from there we started developing the friendship, and we realized that there was a gap. There was a gap. There was no safe space for creatives in the community. They could link up at my space. So from there we started developing that attitude of bringing in or filling in that particular gap, of creating a junction where creatives could come and link up. So during this era, I got to interact with a lot of creatives, and it was so hectic in a way that I could not manage different energies, attitudes, egos of all creatives.
Especially during COVID, I imagine.
So from that era, I kept on clashing with creatives in different aspects. So I went back and I was doing a review of myself. I was doing a reflection, and I was like, what exactly should I do about my situation? And I felt there was a gap in me of being a great leader. And from that instance, I started researching, and I wanted to know which leadership institution could I join, for me at least, to polish my leadership skills and advance them to another level.
Nice.
So that's when I googled and got to realize that there is a leadership institution in my community known as LEPTA. So after that, I made a reach out to LEPTA, and I was admitted to the next class of leadership.
COVID did it. COVID did it.
COVID brought out these particular opportunities. So during my leadership opportunities in class, during one of those bright sessions in class, I was asked a simple question. Apart from artistry in my community, what else would I wish to change, that when I always go to other places, I wish to change that particular aspect of my community to be better. And even without having a second thought, my nose has always been betraying me. When I go to other hoods, when I go to other posh areas, I get to realize that any moment I step into that area, my nose always betrays me in an essence that it always detects the air that I breathe in those areas and the air that I breathe back at home.
That's so powerful. That's extremely powerful.
That really inspired me, and even without saying anything, I just raised my hand in class and said, I want to change the situation of air in my community. So that's when we started up like doing a prototype of how we can improve the air quality in an ecological friendly way.
Now I want to bring Migra to my community in Kibera, and I believe this is an issue. First of all, congratulations, bro. I'm really moved.
I just given you a snippet of the story.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, wait, I don't even know if I'm ready for the rest of it.
You should see
I've been doing work as a leader, but I think the level that you are at, I started leadership way ahead of you, if you remember. But I think you're, I don't know, maybe 3,000 miles ahead of me.
Not really. I'm just trying.
You're not trying, you're doing it in whichever way, bro, and I really appreciate. I'm learning so much, so I'm thinking, first and foremost, I think as leaders, we should do an exchange program.
Sure.
This is me in your hood, bro. I want to take you through my hood before end of the year. Actually, I'm thinking even the closest possible. I'm traveling, but I think when I come back, I'm going to give you a call and we're going to do this. What would be interesting is there are a lot of creatives that I want you to meet and talk to. Yeah, because if I talk to them, like, you know, a lot of creatives here you talk to, as a king of this place, Kosovo, they really don't tend, they're hesitant to listen to you. Until you step out, then people start appreciating. I don't know, let's get into it, but bro, I look forward to having you in Kibera, and thank you very much for having me here.
It's a pleasure.
It was what the Harley Rise, bro.
And here we are. Actually, do we cut it?
Migra ini river gani?
In Mathare River.
Okay.
Actually, sasa tumepata ikiwa safi, super clean. It's always black.
Mvua, eh? It is said that Mathare is the oldest settlement of all the settlements. How Kibera became the biggest and the largest slum in Africa, I don't know.
No, it's because then the other project we did after school on the other side of the hood. But here is one of our members.
Ooh.
This is one of our members. He's implemented the same.
Okay. So this is what he did after you guys
So this one is what he implemented after we did the first installation.
Oh, nice.
And the other installation. So we just got to realize that when we're doing the prototype, we put like different flowers on a test for 6 months, and the one that survived most was this one.
Purple link.
Yeah.
What about it?
Yeah, it survives the odds in this particular hostile environment. You know, despite the fact that this place is open this way, it has a lot of toxicity in the air.
That's true.
Like right on about now, as part of the initiative's goal, we want to do a research on air, so that at least we know about the air that we're talking about in the community, the quality of air in this particular environment, and what we can do to improve it in an ecological friendly way.
You guys getting something?
Yeah. So this what's surviving right now. So our main intention is that each and every household in the community should adopt a flower, 1 flower per household, because we believe that when you adopt a flower, it comes with the benefits of ecotherapy, like caregiving. When you take care of this plant and it becomes this big, there is a certain satisfaction that comes with it.
Right.
Yeah, there is an essence of leadership that comes with this. There is an essence of everything, like anything good that comes with this one.
Life sustaining life, actually. That's how I feel when I plant something.
Yeah.
So Miko, how much would this be?
Like the whole of it, the whole package. So we always work with recycled plastics, and we also buy the soil.
Upcycle at its best. We had told you guys about upcycle. And so how then do you think the neighbors would be able to afford this?
Yeah. In the meantime, you know where we come from here. I've taken you through the hood. You can just see the lifestyle. Most of the people are living like a lifestyle of hand to mouth.
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of people are below poverty levels. So when you instill the notion of selling to them flowers, things that they don't understand, and majority of people from here have never even stayed in the countryside.
Right.
They don't even taking care of plants.
Great.
Ever since they were born.
So how much would 1 plant be?
This one is like 100.
100 shillings.
100 shillings. If you wanna set it up like the whole of it, we buy these strings.
Okay.
We do this one. All of it will cost like 100 for each particular plant. So like right now, yesterday.
This is worth 100. The whole thing.
100.
In my next project, and I think before we come to Kibera, I want to support 100 plants.
That one is 100 households.
100 households.
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think. Victor, I want to support this, and we'll show you guys, and Miko will take us through the process of doing it, and we can do it with some of the community members. If you want to support the initiative, reach out to Migra. I have his contacts, and also we can come and support. I'm supporting 100 plants.
Okay.
Think about if we both support 100 plants, and this has proven to work. For how long has this been happening? Since COVID?
No. This one I founded this initiative on 2022.
2022.
So 2022 we did our first prototype, the one that's outside. So ever since we started with fruit plants. Then fruit plants died. All of them died. Only one survived. So that one was part of our research, and we realized that fruit plants requires a lot of nutrients from the soil, and they also require space and a lot of caregiving. That's when we adjusted to the flowers after the fruits died. So when we did the flower prototype, as you can see, there are different species of flowers around.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah. Like the whole of it, we did it in 2022. That's when we started the prototype, and we've been doing the prototype and learning all through the process, and also during our ecotherapy sessions, whereby we involve the community. You see, for me to plant this, for me to assimilate this particular owner of this space into being our member, first he saw the prototype. Then he requested if he could be a member of our initiative. So when he came to our initiative, since he had interest, we introduced him to these particular plants, and he adapted them in his area. this particular space. So, like literally, if you see the ones outside there, people have been stealing them, and they're stealing them on a good cause, because you're inside the house and someone is saying, leo lazima niende na aka flower, kana nibamba aka, leo lazima niende na.
Today I have to carry this flower.
I have to steal it, and like he's just saying it loud. I have to steal it. And the reality is that when you come back in the evening,
how do you feel when you hear someone say that?
I feel good and I feel bad at the same time.
The good and the bad feeling at the same time.
Because he's stealing something that we've already put our effort in raising it, but he's also admiring the culture.
Right.
So that simply means if we put like the right intentions, or we put in the right protocols in like assimilating or spreading, advocating for this particular initiative, the whole community can be absorbed into this particular culture, and they can also plant this particular flowers. I just got to realize that actually Kenya, we are the leading suppliers of scented roses to the Europe market.
Oh.
So imagine if the whole community can adapt this particular culture.
I didn't know about that. This guy is rich.
That's the funny thing. If we can adapt this culture in the whole community, that simply means eventually we can even plant selling flowers. Like sellable flowers into our initiative or into our community.
Listen, I know what I want to do with Migra. Now I don't know what my organization is gonna do with him. I'm gonna share this video. Also think about what you want to do with Migra, but this is something that is not done in Kibera, not in any slum. I'm supporting with 100 flowers here. We'll do that initiative and we'll show you guys, but Migra also has to agree on camera that is coming to my community and helping us do the same with 500 households.
We are super in. Like, we'll be excited to stretch our initiative to all other informal settlements, because basically our target is informal settlements where there are congested people, where there are congested populations, whereby we cannot plant trees. Because if you look at it, if we could have placed this flower down here, only us passing here, we could have stepped on it and we could have killed it.
That's true.
So that's why we adapted like the hanging. So if you come to Kibera, I know the same setup in Kibera is it's like here. So if we come there, I know we'll be installing these ones and people will be happy about them, and they'll also enjoy the benefits of ecotherapy.
And the upcycle as well. But how do you block this?
It's just simple.
Okay.
It's not even complicated. Then you see this plant. It doesn't require a lot of care. Anyone can take care of it. It just grows.
We did it. Young people changing Africa in the best way they can. I saw this guy on stage. I can't still believe this is Migra. How do you bring creativity at its best and just impact the whole community? I'm challenged. I need to do better right now.
I think you need to be part of our initiative.
Or even better, you guys join the initiative. I know the active members who are always supporting projects. Join this initiative. Let's clean the air for the community.
I think I can call for you like the owner of this space.
Okay.
Vin, come bonge na hama jamaa.
Yo, Vin, what's up? My name is Victor. We love what you've done here. What inspired this?
Me to inspire. Unaona mimi mtu mpenda agriculture, bado napenda mali wasafi, unaona.
Sasa hii initiative ulionea wapi na ukaamua aje kwako kutakuwa hivi? It's a nice place by the way.
Miko tukaamua tunaweza kaa chini tudu hizi vitu. Ni kitu tumetry kudu. Miko
umemjua for how long?
Miaka kama 3-4 nyuma.
Amekuinspire aje so far?
Yani mawaidha tu, sinajua ni mkubwa wangu.
Ni mwise.
Unanipata.
Sasa tumeshukuru kupatana na wewe. I hope tunafanya initiative na yeye. I hope utatujoin pia as well. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. Congratulations. How old are you?
21.
At 21, this guy is making the world green. We're in the heart of Mathare. I'm so excited. It was what waking up. We woke up so early to come and catch this guy, and he didn't let us down. Bro, cheers. Nice to meet you. I hope to see you again and again and again and again. Continue making the world green.
And the funny thing is that when I was a kid, we used to swim in this particular.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We used to swim in this particular riverside. But as time has been moving, it has been becoming complicated, and it has been becoming dirty as days goes by, as days go. Because if you can look at it, like there is no proper
Drainage. Sanitation.
Garbage collection system. There is no proper. But
you can stand here.
But now it has been I don't even know how to say it literally.
When is it that you guys were swimming here?
This is in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Mid 90s, early 2000.
No, that's 2000.
2000. And today we have a river that you can't even step into right now. Migra is telling me now it's clean because it just rained.
Just rained.
Yeah, but the river is usually black in color. A lot of similarities between Mathare and Kibera.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming if you guys were swimming here, people were using this water as well.
Yeah.
For household chores and also for cleaning.
Yeah. If you look at this river, it's the same river from when it's coming from the other side of the city parklands. But before it crosses Thika Road, it splits again into two. Now there is this one that passes through the hood, through this route. Then there is that other one that passes the hood through the other route. If you look at the dynamics of the two rivers, you'll get to realize something. That one is clean, this one is dirty.
That's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
How and when did you make this observation?
When I was a kid, I used to be that kid who used to escape from home from morning till the dark.
How come you never escape Mathare? So, Migra,
yeah,
it's really overwhelming to just see how you're bringing creativity in your community. What is it that you want to see from Mathare as a young leader who's now dived into leadership?
Currently, I want to fulfill the vision of Hewa Safi.
Hewa Safi, that's fresh air.
Fresh air, improving the air quality in the community. Basically, I want to run the campaign, the flower forest campaign, whereby we'll be having each and every household having a flower. And I believe by instilling each and every household flowers, giving each and every household flowers, it will be instilling the aspects of leadership into each and every household. And this simply means I'll be impacting the communities indirectly in a soft power way by using flowers. Because I can't go like door to door explaining to each and every person the aspect of responsibility.
100 households, how do you intend for us to be able to do this in every door? Because I imagine there are certain people, because I come from a community like this, who would be very opposed to us putting flowers at their door. Not because they don't want to, but because of ignorance, not knowing.
So before we plant the flowers, first of all we have to educate you about the flowers. Because if we take a good flower and just drop it to someone who doesn't know anything about the flower will eventually die. Yeah. So the first thing that we always do, we have our workshop with those households that we intend to do the ecotherapy session with. So once we do a meeting with the people from the household, it becomes easy for them to embrace the new culture that is being introduced to them. Because if you try and introduce a new culture to them without making them aware of it, it will be as if you are imposing new rules to them. And people are always resistant and rejecting
rules. Yeah. So community involvement is one of the things that I'm learning from him. You said you want to accomplish the goal of Hewa Safi.
Yeah.
when is it that you'd be content and say, now I'm going to the next level? Hewa Safi is done. What is accomplishment for you in your very own words?
I'll be grateful to see like flower forest in the whole community, like this Mathare first. Then this particular aspect can be spread to other informal settlements who are also facing the issue of congestion. And with congestion, you already know that the air quality will be low, since people are scrambling for the little that is there. So if we improve the air quality and if we bring in the aspect of flower forest in other informal settlements, that simply means we'll be caring for the future generations in aspects of
well, you've already brought it to Kibera.
Then
So it's
lucky.
spreading.
You're
I'm more than lucky, I'm blessed. I feel very fortunate to actually be the first. Has anyone adopted the idea from here to any other place?
Not yet. Outside, we've not done anything outside
Ooh!
yet. So Kibera will be the first one.
Kibera, we want to make it big. We want to even surprise them. We're gonna make it
happy.
big.
We'll be happy. It's like when a teacher educates a student, then the teacher is always glad when the student prospers.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Kibera. Kibera, we take things and make a difference. We took that forest and made it the largest slum in Africa.
I love to see that. I love to see that.
You know, we are currently the largest slum in Africa. It's said actually in the world, but I know about Africa after Soweto was developed. I'm from the largest slum in Africa. You're from the oldest slum in Kenya.
No, not the oldest. Basically, Mathare is the heart of the slums in Africa. Since this is where, if you see that road there, that road is known as Mau Road.
Mau Road.
Yeah. And if you look at this road now, here where we are, you'll get to realize we are in a valley.
Mathare Valley, yes.
You see there? You see that place? That's a police camp. You see that other place? That's a military camp. And you see that other space? That's a police camp. So you see this particular valley is in between the administration block. And what do you realize? The people who inhabited this place, the first ones, were the Mau Mau.
This is interesting. We did a story of Embakasi East, and in Embakasi actually was the place where these freedom fighters were detained. So to connect that to Mathare being where they inhabited, it is said that Mathare is the oldest settlement of all the settlements. How Kibera became the biggest and the largest slum in Africa, I don't know.
No, it's because our growth is limited. You see, it's limited by the police. It's limited by the military camp, and it's limited by the what? By the police station on the other side. So we can't spread. But if it was spreading, Mathare could be even at the size of Roysambu. We could even choose that other side.
So now you guys understand the demarcations and everything.
And the funny thing is that the stones that were this one was a forest. Now, if you look at that other side, it's stones that have been extracted, and this one is stones that have been extracted to leave it this way. These stones were used to build the Air Force, and also used to build most of the ancient houses in the urban set of the CBDC.
Yeah, because they used to shivel stones then to be able to make structures. That's an interesting history. Tell us more about Mathare.
Usually that's the backstory about it.
Right.
Yeah. And if you just look at it generally, it's a land that has a lot of history, because it's said that there were caves in here. In the quarries.
In the quarries. Okay. And this is where the Mau Mau used to hide.
This is where they used to follow that particular path known as Mau Mau Road, because this path is cutting across the whole Mathare.
So the Mau Mau Road, we're gonna take a walk along the Mau Mau Road, the very historical road. This is where the history of the Kenyan Rising begins. So the Mau Mau were the freedom fighters before the independence. And really, like I said, in doing this story, I'm really getting to learn a lot. Migra, talk to us about some of the challenges that people are experiencing. We know one of the challenges is low quality air that people breathe around here that you're already curbing right now. You're working towards curbing. What other challenges are the residents of Mathare experiencing?
I just believe like any other informal settlement, like overpopulation comes with a lot of challenges.
Right.
And you can just look at it, it's undignified living. If you look at it literally, it's just that people have to survive and you never choose to be born here.
Right.
Yeah, and if you find yourself here, you have to survive. So, unemployment, that one is something that is cutting across.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's a struggle.
Scarcity of jobs.
Yeah.
Miko's shoes is clean. I don't even know, but we need to go through this historical road and talk to Miko.
Which side do you want to take?
We go this side? Whichever way you take us, bro. This is your hood. The Mau Mau?
This Mau Mau.
Mau Mau Road. How then did this road get tarmac? Because it's quite in the middle by the side of Mathare.
This one is a recent happening. It's not even 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's back. When was it? That was before COVID. That is 2017. Yeah. So that's when it was tarmac. But previously it was just muddy all through, from the top, from Lango Kubwa till the other side of Kibera.
The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is as a creative.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it through your creativity and you being exemption as an artist. One of the with your music, for me, I think I see a lot of difference. It's very unique to what I know Kenyan artists to be. And my concern is now you've gotten into leadership. What are you still doing with creativity? And what is the hope for creativity, or rather music to be particular, for your community and in your community?
Generally, I believe that art is soft power. And if art is soft power, yeah. And since art is soft power, it should be used responsibly. Despite the fact that I'm an entertainer and a leader at the same time, this one gives me like a different angle of looking at things, that I address in my music, of looking at things that I address in even the way I look and even what I rock. So basically being a leader also has even opened up my mind like more towards creativity and things that I do. And as a leader in the creative sector, what I'm really concerned about is like the art economy in my community, because checking it out as an artist, as a leader in the artistic sector in my community, I get to realize a lot of things like right now in the recent days, we've lost like a number of artists. And,
in Mathare.
And it's quite unfortunate that we are losing them on the essence that the art economy sector has not opened up that much that an artist can find out of creativity just out of this particular hole.
So the most recent deaths were about what?
What is the cause of this death?
I don't know the cause of the death, but I can just remember that someone was just found dead in the house. Unexplainable. You see, when someone goes missing from the hood for some days, then people start asking questions. So,
Where is Victor?
Who has seen Victor? And that conversation keeps on continuing.
Right.
And people even end up start searching for you in your space, and they get to realize that you even died like 2 to 3 days ago. So you see, like
so they break in and they find dead bodies.
That's it, basically. And that's quite unfortunate because if no one is talking about it, if no one is talking about the creative sector and the local art economy, whereby creatives can improve their livelihood and how they live in the community, then people don't want to address the biggest part of the community. Because the artists are playing a very big role in the community. They are documenting history, they are documenting moments, they are even documenting memories. Easy.
Tell me the hope and the future for the creatives in Mathare and creativity in Mathare, art and creativity in general.
Generally, there are a lot of creatives in the community. Like me working at Starehe Center gave me an opportunity to see the other side of my home. Starehe Center, there is a program they always run it in the setup. It's known as a moment with, and there is another one that's known as artistic link up. All these activities are activities that are creating a junction that creatives can link up and collaborate and see the best in each other. And being on this particular space enabled me to see different potentials of creatives in the whole setup, like in the whole valley. And it's a matter of a culture. It's a matter of building a culture that can be monetized. A culture that can be sold, a culture that can be celebrated. And I believe from an art culture.
Migra, tell us, what is this?
No, let's go.
There's fire coming out of the drainage. So, then give me.
There'll be a rise in the art economy. So right and about now, activities and initiatives that are embracing the art culture in the community, I'm really in big support for them, and I'm looking forward to building up an art culture that can lead to a nice art economy to the creatives, so that at least the creatives can live a dignified life that can enable us serve the people of the community with more art and creativity.
I look forward to be part of that as an artist and benefit from it. I look forward to be part of that as an artist and benefit from it as well.
Actually, you had already started such a thing. You hosting me in that such an event at an early age of my career.
Right.
Was a blessing.
I look forward to guiding you, brother. And for me, I think if we have this ripple effect in these different settlements, then we are able to talk about not just these settlements being settlements, but also some certain elite or rich people benefiting from these settlements and trying to keep these settlements to be whatever they are, not really understanding the challenges that we are experiencing here as the residents of these settlements. The challenges that artists face here and creative face in the community. You had started talking to us about sudden deaths for creatives that you know. Would you talk to us about this?
I don't even feel like talking about it. Like,
I know it's sad, man.
It's sad for me, but it really triggers me different and makes me to see life in a different aspect as well. Because I get to realize like the importance of like actualizing what you want to do as early as possible. Like I don't want to procrastinate anymore about anything. I just want to live my life and actualize my dream the simplest way possible, because you get to realize most of the time people are straining so that you can actualize something, but in real sense you can do it the simplest way possible. And whenever someone starts straining on doing something, it comes with mental health issues, and these ones have a very big impact on a creative's life, because a creative depends on their mindset to create, and if your mindset is not correct, you're not in the right mood, you're not like you're affected like mentally. It even tampers with your self-esteem.
Think it, do it has been my motto since I met you and before I met you, and I think it's really worked for me. I made a lot of mistakes, but I don't look at them as mistakes. I look at them as lessons, and that's what really gotten me to where I'm at today. I'm really happy that you have embraced that motto in your life as well, and you think it and do it, and you see the ripple effect that you've had in the community. This is a different area that we're coming to sit in, but then the beauty of this area is really evident in the plants that you've planted here.
This one is an initiative of a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I always pass this particular area, so when we were passing, I just noticed it and I felt like it's amazing. So big up yourself, Bife and the team. This is their area, and they're also embracing the culture of flowers.
Yeah, I see that flower there. This is beautiful. How do you feel to see this happening in your neighborhood?
I really feel blessed, and I really feel happy, because I really feel like after some time, if we'll be investing in such a culture, the whole community will be green.
And it's everywhere, and it's really amazing that you don't even pay attention to it anymore. Like, you just walk around it, it's becoming a normal thing. That's really beautiful.
You see, when people meet you and they start talking to you about environment, it's a different conversation.
Right.
Like the other day, I met some two young beautiful kids, and they stopped me by the way, and they're like, "We want you to sing for us a song." I was curious to know what song they want me to sing for them. The funny thing, they chose my environmental song, and I was like, "Really? You only want me to sing for you an environmental song?"
Do you guys want him to sing the environmental stuff? Stick around. What I want to get into is, Miko, I was thrilled by your creativity during that time, and that's about a decade ago. And to see this transition in you, I'm very curious to really understand, how has your music journey changed, and how has your perspective on creativity and music changed now as a creative and as a leader?
It hasn't changed a lot, because I'm someone who is like my music has a, let's say, a feel good vibe.
Humor.
Yeah, humor.
I call him the Humor Miko.
If that's what you call it, let it be.
I don't know what you guys call it. Go to his YouTube channel, check out his music, and then see. Tell us, let us know in the comment section.
Okay, so if still I have the humor in my music, then I use this particular chain that I've already created to advocate for anything. Yeah, so if my audience, if I can speak to my audience about making medicine affordable, I speak to them. If I can speak to them about environment, that is something that is universal. I also talk to them about environment. So being a leader has literally opened up my eyes to use my creativity for a good cause in the community. Apart from just being an entertainer and giving people like the feel good vibe, it has also opened up my eyes towards the other side of the community, the development side of the community. Like generally right now I love development projects to my community. This one makes me happy. Yeah.
What are we looking at before you give us your environmental music as we close? What are we looking at? What should we expect from Miko?
Yeah. Actually, I'm working on a live event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Miko Migra live show.
Am I gonna be part of it?
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Where is this gonna be and when? So that our viewers can fly. Come in. Miko Migra live.
We're in the planning actually with the team. We are finalizing on the planning and the location and everything, because it's gonna be a well curated.
Can we do it at Alliance?
Why not?
Yeah. So I'm helping Miko Migra. I'm already in the plan.
You all help us secure the location.
You have the location, bro. 100%. So just tell me the timing, then I can write. I know how to convince these guys.
Okay.
If Alliance is watching, I know you've seen Miko Migra. He's been part of Slam Dance. I know Slam Dance is now part of Alliance in a very special way, thanks to Osita. But can we do Miko Migra live? Please comment. Miko Migra live at Alliance. Yeah. Because then that Alliance is like the heart of Nairobi. So everybody would come to Nairobi. Then we bring Kibera, we bring Mathare, we bring every fruit. Okay. Yeah. When is this? I'm excited about this.
You're already part of it. The fact that you're already helping us secure the location.
Most definitely. If they don't give it us for free, I'm happy. And Victor is happy to pay for the space. Miko Migra live. This is gonna be the partnership. But also, I think I want you to watch Victor's with Victor. And probably before end of the year. Man, we're doing so much projects with this guy.
You have a live event?
Oh, I have a YouTube channel that I'm reaching people through and telling stories of the unsung heroes. I mean, you are a sung hero. But both the unsung and sung heroes just talk about the Mau Mau we were on the street. And you are a Mau Mau for me, you are a Mau Mau for Mathare, man. And I really appreciate what you're doing. I want to give you your flowers when you're here, man. I'm not gonna come. I'm not coming to your funeral, but if you come to my funeral, don't say Vic was a great person. Tell me now.
You're a great person. You actually gave me my first event outside my hood.
That was your first event outside Mathare?
That was my first event. Actually,
damn!
That was my first event outside Mathare.
So, we're gonna do an event in Kibera. I'm gonna do so many projects with this guy. And with the project that we are doing as well with the French government. Shout out to the French government. Miko Migra has to be part of it because one of the things, it's called Brekma County. So celebrating the Kenyan culture. And I think Miko is a replica of what Kenyan creativity is at its best. So if Miko Migra is not performing that final event, I am part of it.
You already had him.
Yeah, so tell us, when is this event coming?
It's probably before August.
Before August.
Yeah, before August.
Yeah, I just need to know it before end of next month.
Okay.
So that I tell them in advance, and then we can secure the space. It's a busy space and people are booking it. So
I like the space. I've performed in several events.
Where would you like the outside or the inside arena?
I like the outside. The outside.
Vibe. Yeah.
Well, with a well lit stage.
You want it at night?
I like the night.
Evening, yeah. So evening into the night. Okay, that's very possible. I hope Alliance is watching.
Some good set design.
Yeah.
An experience. Alliance never fails. Having an experience.
Alliance never fails, bro. Yeah, we just need to bring our aim game, and so the Alliance also, what's best about them is they are bringing elites into the creative world. The last event that we did, they invited the French ambassador and the German ambassador, and they're also inviting the government officials. We have government officials, so I think it's very important. And for me, Alliance is like a bridge, because I feel like Alliance, the team, Asita and the team, they really understand what the creatives are speaking about and what they are going through, and they're trying to be a bridge between the elites and the creatives.
Nice.
Yes, especially coming from vulnerable communities and community of social status. Yes, you were talking about your music before we got into the planning of Miko Migra Live.
Yeah, literally the music part is amazing. I think I've been experiencing different sessions and trying to work with different producers so that at least I can experience the artistic world in a different perception. So with the catalog that is there currently, I really feel confident, and it really feels like it's gonna be an experience, like sharing this particular package with the world, so that at least they can feel the Miko Migra vibrations in another frequency.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Your parting shot before you get into the environmental song, just a line in a few about it.
So I don't have much to say, but I'm a great believer of the DFD ideology that simply says in each and everything that you do, first you must dream about it, you give it the right focus, and eventually you're gonna do it.
Dream, focus, do it.
Yeah, DFD. That's the name of a brand, the merchandise that I'm running. So during Miko Migra live show, be ready to rock a DFD merchandise, you know, because I believe each and every person is a dreamer, and if they give their dream the right focus, eventually they're gonna do it. So big up yourself if you're watching this. Remember, you're a dreamer, na unaweza fanya each and everything that you aspire to do.
Where is your environmental line, bro?
We
have to drop it, bro. If the kids ask for it, why can't I ask for it?
You want the environmental song?
Yeah.
So I want you to join me in singing this.
Alright.
So it's always simple. I always do it in an ecological friendly way, because I don't want to involve a lot of things.
So I'm gonna put on my glasses.
Will you be my beat maker?
Yeah. What's up?
So this is how we do it. If I say green, you just say nature. Green.
Nature.
Green.
Nature.
Hey, do you know about the green?
Nature.
Can I tell you about the green?
Nature.
Natural. Keep it natural. Never cut it off, instead plant several. Hey, natural. Keep it natural. Never cut it off, instead plant several. Check it. Do you know about the green?
Nature.
Can I tell you about the green?
Nature.
Can you talk about the green?
Nature.
Hey, natural, keep it natural. Never cut it off, instead plant several. Hey, natural, keep it natural. Never cut it off, instead pause. We go green, green beat the new cream. Kamlishizo misheni mashinani ake nani we. Hewa safi mpaka choche tunapumua, harufu ya maua. Kukata miti na mimea tunamaliza tunaua we. Door to door campaign, hey, adapt a plant and save the world from pain. Jishindie kamea. take care, ona vile inamea, zikimeremeta mazingira pia beta, wacha kuteta, no greed for resources, we keep it clean, ecological friendly, human friendly, plastic sipendi, zinamaliza water families. Listen to me, do you know about the green?
Nature! Hey, nature!
Talk about the green.
Nature!
Natural, keep it natural, never cut it off, instead plant several. Natural, keep it natural, never cut it off, instead
several. Ladies and gentlemen, go to Miko Migra, link on description. This is just like I told you, man, this guy insane. Bro, congratulations and thank you very much for hanging out with us. Drop a comment on the comment section if you're new here. Remember to hit the subscribe button. If you really loved Miko's vibe, go to his YouTube channel, link on description. Subscribe, drop a comment that you're from Victor's with Victor. Until I see you on the next episode, this was Mathare Constituency with Miko Migra. Hey bro, still lit.